I'm just carrying my gun. By the time Mark and Craig would get down there, I'd been dead.
Park in the garage.
They get or something. Plan for one day. That's it.
Well, it's 7 o'clock. Let us open the meeting for the Common Council for Monday, September 16th, 2024. Clerk Treasurer Burke, could you give us the roll call?
Councilmember Coffey.
Present.
Councilmember Olson.
Here.
Councilmember Sharkey.
Here.
Councilmember Rowe.
Here.
Councilmember McDermott.
Here.
Since this is my first and hopefully only time doing this, I'm going to make two comments. One, tomorrow night's the cruise in, and I'm sure you're going to talk a little bit about the cruise in.
Wednesday night is.
Wednesday.
Yes.
But I'd also like to take this opportunity because the mayor always says something, but I'd like to have all your department heads, please, will you tell all your employees, the council appreciates everything you guys do for the city that make the city such a wonderful place to live. And sometimes I think you get it from the mayor, but sometimes you ought to hear it from us too. And please tell that to your employees because they're fantastic. Everything you need, you're great. So please tell them. Request approval of the September 3rd and 6th minutes.
Approval.
We have a motion approved. Do you have a second?
Second.
Okay. Any discussion on it? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Start with unfinished business. We have ordinance number 1762-2024, which is an ordinance amending the Angola Municipal Code, Title 13, Public Services, Chapter 13.10, the sewer. This is the third reading.
Move to approve the ordinance.
We have a
Amendment to the ordinance.
you have a second?
Second.
I have a second. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Motion passed. Ordinance 1763-2024, an ordinance repealing section 10.15.160, prohibited terms of the City of Angola Municipal Code. This is the second reading.
Move to approve.
We have a motion approved. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. Discussion? Hearing none, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Do you want to go third? Do you want to wait? Do you want to go third reading tonight? Or do you want to wait?
That's fine with me. I think we can do third, you guys. I have no problem with third reading. Yeah, we can do third reading.
With unanimous viewpoint, we can go to the third reading. Motion?
So this is the motion for unanimous. We don't need that because we've already done it first. So this is just third reading. Yes.
Third reading motion?
Yeah, I'll move to approve the third.
A second?
Second.
Discussion? I'll call for the vote then. All those who approve it, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Any other unfinished business for the city? Cool. New business, ordinance number 1764-2024, an ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Angola, Indiana. This is regarding 2500 North Wayne Street, first reading.
I'll move to approve.
I'll second it. Second. We have a motion, second, discussion. Hearing no discussion, call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Ordinance number 1765-2024, an ordinance amending the zoning map of the city of Angola. This is 1030 South Wayne Street, first reading. Your motion?
Move to approve.
We have a motion, you have a second?
Second.
Okay. Discussion?
Nice to have it developed, that's all. I mean, the old house that's sitting there.
You're too fast, right? Hearing none, I will call for the vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say nay. Resolution number 2024-873, a resolution providing for the transfer appropriations for the city of Angola for the ARP Coronavirus Fiscal Recovery Fund and forwarded to the Common Council for their action and passage pursuant to IC 6.1.18.6.
I'll move to approve the resolution.
You have a second?
I'll second.
Wait for a second. Discussion?
I guess Ryan, you a little statement on it.
Yeah, when we did the additional appropriation for that, we put all of the funds in capital. Now we have the master plan for sewer that we're paying for out of there. So I need to transfer money over to services in order to be able to do that. So.
Thank you.
Anything else? I'll call for the vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say nay. Item number 4 is the request approval of the management development agreements between the City of Angola and the YMCA of Spring County, Inc. for the Sheets Family Park County Attachment.
I don't know if there's a question now. It says draft on here. So it doesn't seem like it's a finalized agreement. Is that,
Right?
I just didn't know if we needed to move on that part.
I don't think there are any changes intended to be made. I think the one that was just supplied had draft written on it. Obviously, before we print it to be signed, we'll remove draft from it. But they were they were hustling to get it so that we could attach it to the agenda for everybody to see and for the mayor to send out. So, like I said, the watermark will just be removed from it.
So this is the final agreement for both parties? Is that
Yes.
for the Y and for the city?
Okay, wait, and Matt, you're good with this?
That, I believe, is between the city council and the YMCA. There's a separate agreement for park board.
That's excellent.
So I haven't reviewed
Okay.
the city's portion of it.
Any other questions or?
I guess I've received different, when I reached out to the committee, it sounded like they were not moving forward with agreements at this time, so I wasn't sure if this was a bit premature on our end, if it was to be revisited in 2025.
Carmen might have a
Carmen,
comment.
you have an-
Yeah, if I may.
Yes.
The committee met, there's a couple other committee members in this room on September 5th and proceeded with the MOU, which is in the attachment of that agreement, but proceeded with that MOU separately from the management agreements and noted that there's a high chance that those agreements aren't going to be needed if funding is obtained by the beginning of 2025. So the committee that's working on the project had agreed to table those agreements until at least January of 25, but possibly later until they might actually be needed to be executed, because there's a chance that there won't need to be management between the entities. My understanding is the YMCA is not prepared to execute these at this time. The MOU portion has been executed though with the park board.
So the MOU at the end of this with,
The next item. Next item.
okay. Well, that's why I'm a little
I don't have.
confused on what this agreement is accomplishing at this time.
Yeah, I don't know.
When the mayor left, he was confident in both of these two items. So, but he left before the park board met. Or my conversation with him was before the park board met. I don't know anything about the WISE group, so I can't tell you anything about that.
Well, just going through it, because when I talked about ownership in this agreement here, there's a statement that says in the future, the city and the Y may discuss transfer of ownership to either the city or the park board. So it seems to contradict a little bit of the MOU that we have, or that it seems like is in place if that's been executed. So that's why I wasn't sure if this was the draft form and there's been changes or not.
Kim, you have any advice?
She's essentially right. There were some changes of perspective that happened late in the game. The MOU, I believe, from the mayor's point of view, is the placeholder now, and that's what we're going forward on, that MOU. I was a bit surprised to see this attached today too, but
This item.
yeah, it would not be really.
Are we going to have any problems delaying the approval of this?
Well, the Y is not going to sign it, so we might as well not approve it.
Ray, do you have any?
No, yeah, he's right. We thought the MOU was going to be on the agenda tonight, not the agreements. Those have been somewhat tabled on our end of it. Because of some of those inconsistencies with the language, the MOU changed a little bit, which changed how the agreements need to be worded. So the MOU kind of is in the forefront right now.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the clarification there. So
I guess
do we need to,
Would you like to table it till the mayor comes back and until we get some more clarification or because if, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Okay, if we're confused, we need to.
I was asked to put them on the agenda. I thought they were finalized and ready to go. So
There's a lot of pressure, man.
You're handling it swimmingly.
sure, I can make a motion to table this agreement until further clarification.
Table.
can-
Item number 4.
Item number 4, correct.
We have a motion.
Management and
We have a
development.
motion to table. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second. All those in favor, any discussion on the tabling out?
We are still going to vote on the memorandum.
Right, that's the next
I
one.
believe the memorandum's with the park board, so that was just attached for your.
For council
Okay,
information.
wonderful, thank you.
So,
So the memorandum is already done.
Yes.
So, yeah.
so we're good. We're going to, and I'll call for a vote then. We're good. All of those in favor of tabling this until the mayor gets back, or at least till next meeting, so we know what's. All those in favor of tabling, say aye.
Aye.
Well, opposed, say nay. Okay. The memorandum of understanding is the second thing between the Angola Parks and Recreation Board, our department, YMCA of Summit County, the Summit County Community Party, right the sheets. The park is presented for council information, which is done. And just for clarifications, Matt, the park board did.
Correct, yep.
And the white people, I'm sorry, the white people and then the cute Friday team. Okay.
Correct.
Yep. Okay. So then we'll find out more about that when the. Treasurer's depository statement and cash reconciliation for the month ending August 2024 is presented for council information also. Reports, or treasurer,
One for me.
Kim?
No report, Mayor Pro Tem.
Get that, Mom.
I've been wanting to say.
Economic development, you think?
So I will talk really quick about the cruising. Is Wednesday 5 to 8 downtown. I think this is our 11th annual cruising. So we have worked hard. McKinsey has worked very hard putting this together. And also, for those of you that do not know, McKinsey Bird has turned in her resignation notice. Friday will be her last day. So she is working very hard to do the cruising on Wednesday, and Friday will be her last day with us. She will stay local with another partnering entity in town that will stay connected with her, and we're excited about that and the possibilities that that brings. But we are losing her. So if you see her Wednesday night, make sure to let her know she's done a great job.
Is there someone in the offing for that position?
Not at this time.
Okay.
We will be, yes.
Reevaluating as it were.
Yes.
Dan Campbell, that was the kind of the leader of the cruise at the start.
Started that.
His name's still associated with it.
Yes, now it says annual downtown cruising founded by Dan Campbell.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, his name's on the
You did a
information.
great job getting the ball rolling.
Yes, he did.
I had a couple of questions. And one is pretty prevalent tonight. Yesterday, New Haven approved a DORA.
Yes.
For Darity. And we had discussions previous about a DORA here in Angola. Has there been any movement on that since taking on?
You know, quite frankly, McKinsey was taking the charge on that, and it just kind of got set aside for a little bit. Other things took precedence. I do have some information on my desk right now. Friday, I met with some other Northeast regional planners, and they were talking about their DORAs or what they were moving forward. And I thought, we need to look at that again. Most of those communities, a couple of them that have them in place, said that they've had no issues. They've worked out really well for them and have created some more events that have been well attended. So I will look into that. Yeah, I have it on my desk. I just haven't.
We go to the Tin Caps spot right outside. Tin Caps is not in it, but that street, what is it, Jefferson? It is part of the DORA, and there's like trash cans that now leaving the DORA zone or whatever they call that. So I think they kind of need to look into that.
Yeah,
especially
I've been
for
in
something like the
communities that
cruising.
have little signs, street signs that just say you are now entering a DORA area or you are leaving a DORA area. So yeah, I've seen them other places.
Streets, Chad?
Okay.
Parks?
Nothing, sir.
This sounds so funny.
Engineer command.
No report.
No reports. It's amazing. It's rolling. Request approval of the allowance of accounts payable vouchers. 7525 through 7745, totaling $822,247.97, which includes interfund transfers of $104,087.56.
I will move to approve as long as all council members sign the document.
I will second.
Thank you so much.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. And any other new business? Very cool. 15 minutes. The next common council meeting is Monday, October 7th, 2024.
Thank you all for coming.
We didn't blow the city up. We're good.
Yes, you have time.
Yes, that's a
Please get back to it.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Should be happening.